everybody, it is that time again, Halloween, so I thought I'd come to you with a creepy video. Notice the skull in the background. So today I'm going to be showing off 5 of my creepiest custom minifigures I've made. Starting off with the least creepy one, which is kind of funny since his name is Creeper. So I made a custom Creeper about a while ago, and he looks pretty cool in my opinion. He's got, Jack's face from, Hidden Side. Kind of funny since the real guy's name is Jack Ryder. Spoiler alert if you haven't read the comics. The hair I got from a Dark Knight Joker minifigure. The torso is from, the Gladiator from a minifigure series. I just used plain red hands. I used the green pants and sandals from the banana costume guy. And I just used red 1x1 squares on his feet to make it look like boots. Then I used a see-through neck bracket thing to attach a round circular 2x2 with 2 1x1 studs beneath it. Again, one 1x1 stud and a clip, and then just a clip, and then 2 of these vines that I got from Carnage to make it look like his boa. If I had to say anything about this guy that I'd change, it would be if you have like just a plain yellow legs and a green torso, like hip area, just use that because that'll look way better. And if you have a plain chest minifigure, you could definitely use that. Then next up, we have Dracula, one of the most popular horror characters in history. This guy is really simple to design. I just used Voldemort's head and body, I had black legs, Black Panther's neck cloak, and a Batman cape. But still, it looks really good and captures the effect, and if you're making a Dracula stop motion, this will definitely do the part because it looks really cool. Then we have another character. This one is probably one of my favorites, and you'll see a link in the description to a video I made with him in it. Michael Jackson. You might be wondering why this guy is in a horror video. Well, it's because I based him on the Thriller Michael Jackson. I gave him red pants from Santa Claus. I gave him sharp shoe pieces, which I'm sure you can find these somewhere. Studs to make sure that he can actually stand in your stop motions. Then I used the original Flash's body from the DC minifigure series, so as long as you don't look at the back, you won't even ever know. And then you have one hand that is the color of his skin, and then one hand that is covered by the white glove. The face I used was Dr. What's-His-Name from Jurassic Park. I just like this face, but you could also use the angry face, although it makes him look way older and kind of less like Michael Jackson. So I personally prefer this one. And then I use Cole's hair piece from the Cole Avatar figure from Ninjago. So that is that, and how it's horror is because 1, it's from Thriller, and 2, if you have zombie pieces, you could easily make a Thriller stop motion, which I kind of made a parody to that, and you could also make him into a zombie. I'm just using the Scooby-Doo zombie piece because I don't have any actual zombie minifigures, although I'm thinking of maybe getting some. Please tell me what you think of that in the comment section below. So yeah, really cool minifigure, definitely like how he looks, and way creepy for Halloween. And we're moving on to the final 2 people, and these guys are horror for sure. Here is a Copula character, although I don't know much about him. Scream. I just like mainly how he looks. I've heard nothing about this guy. I know nothing about his movies because I've watched the Lego versions and they aren't too good. But I used the Imperial Pilot and Imperial Officer pants for the robe. I used Darth Sidious's torso with some black hands. Gave him a classic knife. Used the normal black hood piece. Again, used Batman's cape. And then for the face, that was kind of challenging, so I used the head from one of the guy from the Watchmen. What's his name? What's that test where you have to look at the black and white blotches, and then you have to tell what they are? That's the name of this guy. He's a guy from the Watchmen. So yeah. I'm pretty satisfied with how the minifigure turned out. He looks a lot like the Reaper, so it wasn't too hard because I made Reaper from Overwatch as well from most of these pieces. And yeah, he looks pretty cool. And last but not least, probably the scariest one by far, but I watch the Lego stop motions and they're kind of amusing to me in Lego. We have Johnny from The Shining. He's a really creepy dude, kind of scary. There are like a bunch of stop motions, so you can easily find this guy anywhere. And I just thought I might get in on it. So I just used the normal jeans for his legs, normal flesh hands. I used Cole's avatar's lumberjack outfit because that's what he wears. The hairpiece I used from that guy from Harry Potter Minifigures series with the suitcase with the sweets in it. Can you tell me his name? I can't remember. And I used the axe from the Lego City Advent calendar for Christmas. Kind of weird, yeah, Halloween thing, but yeah. And the face, in case you recognize this is Barty Crouch Jr.'s face. It looks really good, in my opinion, for his act. It has the stubble, it has just the look in general. And as long as you don't turn his head around and you have a good hairpiece that covers the back, you will never know that on the back of his head there's a way less good looking version of Johnny. But I guess that is the end for today's video. And sayonara, sayonara.